All right, welcome everybody to the... We didn't even think of a name. We didn't even think of a name.
This is... I can't even think of... This is so fiction. Let's say...
Well,
let's do it.
It's a model airport.
It's a model airport
that we've made. So fictional model airport update. Let's just go something basic because we're not about to get creative with this. Since this is just a setup that'll last for like 5 minutes, a little shorter than my random model airports. But anyways, so we've got a big mix of models, and we're going to get started with the ones lined up. We've got this Philippines 777-300ER heading back out to Manila today, and also wearing the 75th anniversary sticker. Continental 737-900 Retro heading to Houston. National 747-400. This will be heading to Okinawa in Japan. That's where this aircraft went in real life when it visited my hometown a year ago. And then for the terminal itself, this is what we have all set up here because, yeah, this is just a very basic airport. So I'll mention the two Delta TriStars that we have. These are just for display sake. Well, think of these as observation areas. So people can climb onto these planes and they can watch other planes because who doesn't want to do that, right?
Right. Exactly.
But let's go ahead and get started with our regional section. So we'll just go kind of in a clockwise, counterclockwise formation. We have this little United Express CRJ 550. We're going to be sending out this aircraft to Milwaukee, Wisconsin today. United Express -A200. Where do you want to send this aircraft out to?
Let's send this out to a little buddy here in Rochester.
Rochester, okay. So we'll send it over that way. And then, to reposition, we have a United Express E170 by Herpa Wings. This aircraft will send us out to Omaha. United 738 Star Alliance. This aircraft is the brand new Gemini Jets release. This aircraft will send it out over to Denver. US Airways 757. We take a bit of a time jump here from Evo Blue to US Airways. This aircraft will be making a turnaround to Philadelphia. Continental 757-200. We'll also send this aircraft to Houston. It actually arrived in about an hour ago. It's a bit delayed right now. And then a United 777-200ER. This aircraft arriving in from Chicago O'Hare. And then we'll pop over here. A couple aircraft on the hard stand, both of them Continental. This is a 737-900. This arrived in from Newark. We haven't mentioned Newark yet. And a little 735. I don't know where these would have typically flown out of. You know?
We could probably just make... I think probably Cleveland would be our best guess.
Let's do Cleveland. That's for a friend of ours. Continental 777-200. This came in from Honolulu. 764 coming in from, let's go with London Heathrow, even though they probably didn't fly that route. Maybe they did, I don't know. And then right around the corner, so it's a bit of a messy setup. On this side, United 767-300 Blue Tulip. This arrived in from Edinburgh. Philippines A300. This originated in Manila. This wouldn't have made a trek all the way to the US non-stop, would it?
Yeah, no, it would. I think best bet, it would probably go through Japan, Alaska, all that, but I think it would also go through Guam, Hawaii, and all those things.
Yeah, we'll do going through Guam and then Honolulu on its way to the US. 763, try to get better lighting on this. 763 for United. This arrived in from, let's go with Glasgow. And then a Continental 739 Retro again. Yes, we have two. This arrived in from Minneapolis. United Embraer 175. This arrived in from Cheyenne, Wyoming. A SkyWest CRJ 700 arriving in from, let's go with Albuquerque. And then a Blue Tulip 700 from Sioux Falls. So that is our little model airport that we have. Little fictional model airport. No name for it because, well, we don't want to take time to make a name. We don't want to do that. But hopefully you guys like this model airport update. Just a fun one for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.